If you're walking down the street with your boyfriend
Okay.
and a man came up and snatched your purse and your boyfriend ran away, how would you feel in that situation?
I guess I would feel upset. Like, he should protect me, but I would understand his fear, but also, like, step up.
So a man needs to be masculine 24/7.
Not 24/7, but, like, assert your masculinity and take advantage of the fact that you're a man because you're privy to certain privileges that women aren't.
So a man in that situation is stronger, he's more capable, he needs to be the one to protect his woman.
No. Men aren't more capable. Men are just have access to privileges that women don't.
What are some of these privileges?
Like being able to like speak loudly, being able to assert themselves in certain situations, being able to be assertive, things like that.
Wow, what the fuck? Feminism at its finest. I want a man to put his life on the line for me because it's his privilege. It's his privilege to die defending me in the street. These women are like crackheads.
Would you give up your right to vote if it meant you got drafted into the army?
Yes.
Why is it more socially acceptable for women to hate men than it is for men to hate women?
Because men are the devil.
Because men are trash.
If men are more valued in society than women, why would they be the first ones sacrificed in war?
Because they think they're more valued. They're being paid for more for everything, so you put your ass online.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why are the men of today expected to pay for the sins of the men of the past?
Because they still keep making the same mistakes.
So is feminism about revenge?
No, feminism is about our right to be, allowed.
I think there's a base level of equality that we're trying to reach over here, and as long as we can get to that, then I think we're chilling, but we got a long way to go. Yeah. Wage gaps and shit, absolutely whack.
Have you ever had women text you, hey? The hell is that? That isn't communication. All the hey is pay attention to me. Start a conversation with me.
Exactly.
The hey is, I was waiting for you to hit me up all day and you didn't.
That's what
I'm trying to understand why you made me. And now that you hit me back, now I'm mad. I don't even want
to just say that.
I fucked his friend. We lived on the 6th floor, so I fucked his friend on the roof above his room.
Bro, man?
While he was in the room.
Why he was in the room?
He didn't see me. I was on the roof above him.
Oh, okay.
He was there.
He was in the house. I left the house. I was staying there. I left the house, went to the roof with his friends and what I did, and then came back inside the house and was hanging out with him.
hot.
These girls have no class. They share their dirty laundry all over social media for some perceived clout. Another one for the streets.
I once got dosed with a man's amount of testosterone on accident, and I start looking at my boss and my coworkers, and I'm like, "Oh my god, why do I want to do things with my coworkers? Like, this is making no sense." And I'm like, "What is wrong with me?" And I go in the bathroom, I'm just like looking at, put my hands on the countertop, and I'm like, look in the mirror, I'm like, "Molly, what's wrong with you?" And I was like, "Oh, testosterone. Oh shit. Oh my God, I've got a man's amount of testosterone in me today. This is wild."
In high school, I had sex multiple times with a girl who I knew had a boyfriend. When she finally told him, he hung himself.
Sad when a man overinvests in a woman only to get hurt, but taking your life over women is just silly.
John McEnroe got slapped all over the lot when he said about Serena Williams. She's great. Serena Williams is great and all. But if Serena Williams were he said she's the best female player ever. And they were like, well, why not just the best player ever? And he's like, because she's a woman. Like, if she were a man, she'd get her ass kicked. And everyone was like, no, how dare you? Right. There is something called the universal tennis ranking. She would rank in the mid-ranks of college male players if she were a man. And Serena Williams had said like 5 years ago, no, I never want to play with like Andy Roddick. He'd kill me. She actually did this. There was a 200th ranked man in the world who she wanted to just warm up with. And they played a normal match for, he won 6-1, 6-0. Right, and he was like ranked 200th in the world, and the only shock was that he dropped a point.
Here's why your girlfriend should be more like Zendaya. Zendaya is known to be cordial, but not friendly with men. She's dating Spider-Man, and there are clips of her not even letting other guys guide her hand up the stairs at an award show to receive an award. She's basically saying, you dudes don't even exist to me. Y'all might as well be dead to me. I don't want to give any other man any type of room to think that there can ever be anything between us. This is how all women should be when they're in a relationship. What is the point of you being super friendly with other men, even making men think that they even have a shot? She has given her man the confidence that she's only with him. She only thinks about him. That's the security that men are looking for. Other men don't even exist to you.
What the wrong with you? You are a cheater, dog.
Okay, whatever. Like, you haven't.
I know. I never cheated on you. No, bro. No, that's up.
Oh my, you're up.
You
broke up with me. You keep breaking up with me.
You another guy, bro.
Oh my god, but you broke
There's
up.
multiple, bro.
No more. That's not a good thing, Marissa. At all. Everybody that you have ever that is close is going to know about that. And it sucks to say that.
You cheated,
but
dog.
You cheat on him. And you were together. You know you were. You
She
still
fucking. She
admit it.
told me it was a girls'
You were.
trip
And the
at a
fact
bar.
that you did it,
She invited
you did
another
it.
dude.
Why would you do something like that after the fact that Jose has sacrificed everything? Like,
She asked this
tried
other
to do
dude,
everything
"Do you want to
for you.
FaceTime after work?" After I was begging for her attention, she told me she couldn't text. I was begging to her. I was telling her, please, I just miss you so much. I want to talk to you. I don't care if it makes me sound like a simp. It's my girlfriend. We're coming up on our 1 year. I'm trying to be lovey-dovey with this girl, dude. Like, I want to start a life.
But that's how he's feeling. If the same thing happened, if you found out Jose cheated on you, you'd be saying the same fucking thing.
Dog.
But then you just ruined something. You had something good, bro. You have to see from that point. And now you don't. Now he doesn't want to be with you. He wants you gone out of his life.
Give me.
And he was the best person for you.
Her
He did
address.
everything for you. He took you to a place. Everything for you. He sacrificed. He didn't see
And
you.
texted another dude.
He chose to
Hey,
hang out with you.
hey, come to the
Your
bar.
own girlfriend.
She told me she wasn't gonna drink first off. She was the one who bought the drinks.
Why do you hang out with people like that? They're not good people to you. They want you to
She
get
told me it was a
fucked up
girls
all
trip,
the time.
but it finds out she invites
But I'm
another
seriously,
dude to the bar.
You do not. Why?
Liar, bro. You are a liar, bro.
A girl's trip. This dude is a simp and puts it all over social media. He'll probably take her back. These situations are real pathetic on all ends. The chick deserves the streets, and my guy needs a backbone.
Am I the a-hole for divorcing my wife 2 years after she was assaulted? I, 25-year-old male, have been married to Amber, 25 female, for the last 5 years. For the first 2 years of our marriage, it was absolutely amazing. We did everything together. We worked. I took care of the bills. She took care of the household. We pretty much had the perfect life until she got on social media and started to learn about hot girl summer and all this hot girl stuff. I didn't understand the appeal of it, but she wanted to go out and party more, go out and drink, and I didn't want to do it with her. Because she had friends, she started to develop more girl nights and have a lot of more fun with her single friends. I was letting her know, hey, you're married, and she was like, well, I can have fun, I can live my life, I'm still young, and these are the best years I have. And I said, okay. 6 months after that conversation, her friend group started to include more guys. And I had some calls about this and was like, maybe I should start going with you because this could end up being a dangerous situation. And she said, no, you don't like that type of stuff and these guys are cool anyway. And I was like, okay, but this seems like a bad situation. So one night I was feeling really, really sick and she was about to head out and I was like, hey babe, can you just stay with me for the night? I feel like something bad's gonna happen. I really want you to spend some time with me and just sleep with me, watch some movies and eat some ice cream. She said no, her friends were asking her to come out, and everything was going to be fine. And for the life of me, I said no. And I started a hard argument. And I was like, if you leave this house, I will be extremely disappointed and I will be extremely hurt. And she said, is that an ultimatum? Because we can just end this relationship now. And that right there brought me to tears because I didn't think we were like that. I didn't think that was something that was going to happen between us. And as she was walking out the door, I just knew something was going to happen. Lo and behold, something bad did happen. And it was way worse than I thought. The individual that did the action against her ended up getting a long time in prison. And everything came out that he did it not to just her, multiple people. It was an absolute tragedy. And we went to therapy and talked through this. Well, that was 2 years ago, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't touched her since that night. The reason is, about a week after the incident, there was a lot of trauma that was going on with her, but I had asked her, hey, is it cool if you get tested? And she said, I haven't been with anybody but you, and then I had to remind her again, which led her down a horrible rabbit hole. Lo and behold, yeah, she had got something from old buddy, and it was not something you can just get rid of. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want it. So for the past 2 years, I've just been emotional support for her and not really inside of an intimate relationship with my wife. I don't want to live like this. And I know this is something that she's going to have to live with for the rest of her life. But, like, I shouldn't have to. So I'm really thinking about getting a divorce because...
He should have put his foot down right away or walked away. Men need to start putting down boundaries regardless if it's a wife or girlfriend. If she's for the streets, she's for the streets. Poor guy got hassled by social media and his ex-wife's single friends.